Hello. Start of week 3. Well, it's Wednesday morning, but it's the start of the vlog at least. I had a pretty sad reading couple of days. I got pretty slumpy reading-wise and life-wise. Yeah. So, anyway, I did finish a couple books. This one that we knew I would. The Language of Sand by Ellen Block. This one I gave 5 stars. I should lower that to 4 stars, but it was here when I needed it. So I was having a rough go of it after DNFing a couple books. I'm feeling sad over that. I've rearranged my TBR a bit because I need to not slump. I want to get those 53 books read, and it doesn't matter which 53 it is. So if I can enjoy them, that would be best. So the other book that I finished Pokemon Adventures X and Y, or just XY. I got this out of the juvenile manga section in my library, but it was surprisingly it surprisingly had some depth to the characters. Like X here was a child, like a child star, and in the Pokemon world, you know, and he got so the paparazzi scared him so much that he wouldn't leave his home for 2 years. I'm like, that's a lot to go into for a kid's book. So I thought that was interesting. The art is really cute. This is Y, and she flies and has a little, is it Fletchling, I think? I don't remember all the Pokemon names. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It has 5 kids that have to go undercover, but they're really bad at it. They're constantly getting trapped by they're not Team Rocket, but they're like Team Rocket. I think they're like Flare or something. The kids always just call them the red suits or something like that. But anyway, so that was a fun time. I got that done in sprints with people on the Magical Readathon Discord, so that was nice. And then I started, okay, so I have, let me see, I have a few books that I still need, a few prompts that I still need to get done with for my, my degree, because I chose to become an alchemist, so I still need a couple books, I think, because you have to do, I think it's 14 for alchemist. Let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so 14, and I have 2 left to get, I think. Take a book from someone's TBR, which I've switched it around. I took from Dee from Book Roast. I took from her TBR, which I think she's already switched it out by this point. But I took The Hollow Places and moved that from, I had it in a quest line. So I moved that over. So I still need to read that one. I've been really enjoying T. Kingfisher a lot. So I definitely want to get that read. So I put it as one of my, for sure, I need to read this. And then I've started the first book in the Keeper Chronicles by Tanya Huff. I'm only going to read the first book in this. This is just a bind up of the 3 of them. So the book I'm actually reading is called Summon the Keeper. I'm a chapter in, and it's going all right. It seems it's supposed to be a comedy. It's like that's what the author's note in the beginning says, that she was trying to write a comedy, and it is pretty funny. I am a little worried it's going to be trying too hard to be funny, but I think I can deal with this. This one is for the prompt of let's see, it's demonology for my ordinary class, read a fantasy. I had another book in this spot, and then I DNF'd it. But it also, it wasn't fantasy, it was a sci-fi, so it didn't really fit anyway. And for the book, okay, so the quest that I had, the Hollow Places, it was a quest for a book featuring the undead. And then I woke up. I'm not sure the author's name on that, and I can't check because you're on the phone that I'm reading it on. But it came in my Libby app. It came where I could get it, and I was looking forward to that. So I'm also a chapter into that one, and I'm enjoying that one as well. It's about an infection that makes you think that people are zombies. Like, it makes you think that people are zombies. So it's taking place, at least the first chapter, in like an institution keeping the people who were infected with this virus from killing people and trying to cure them. And it seems like it's going to be a commentary on like following fake news, sort of, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm only a chapter in. But I'm enjoying it. I'm not loving the first person writing style. And I think that's because the last book I read that way, I gave like a 2-star. It was the Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones. Yeah, I didn't love that one, so I'm a little afraid. Like, that's kind of what this one's feeling like. But I'm gonna continue. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my reading update. I had a few kind of really down days. I basically stayed in bed for 2 days. So I'm glad I got up today, cleaned the litter boxes so my kitties would be happy with me, showered, got back to reading a little bit, watched G's merch video, so that was nice. Yeah, I think that is good. I know I had other things going on, but I can't remember now. That may be all you get from me until I've read more. Got a lot of notes here, but oh yeah, that's one thing. I can't remember what I took off, but the Paradox Hotel, I've started hearing not great things for that one. So I had for the quest, the cat quest, where you need to read a book with a 3-word title. I'm going with Honey So Sweet, Volume 2. I'm counting the Honey So Sweet. Hopefully that's all right. Because I really, it was just a nice little feel-good manga, and I need more of that feel-good energy. I'm looking for another book with foil on the cover, because that one also seemed like it was going to be a bit too heavy for me this month. The Godchild just seemed, that was the one I had for the foil cover. So I'm still looking for that. That one. Whoops. But yeah, I think I'm gonna attempt to read the rest of these that I have here. I am looking forward to reading this one. It's The Fall by Bethany Griffin. Mostly because I super enjoyed What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. And this is also another Fall of the House of Usher retelling. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna like line up. Oh, these are really super short chapters. But yeah, so I'll try to get to this soon. I mean, soon is, it's all happening in August, so you know, it's all relative. Okay, so I sat here and read this whole thing. It's 420 pages. I didn't even mean to be reading that book. I just picked it up and started reading it and just didn't stop. So this is, I think I just talked about it in the last little clip there. But it's a retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher. And it seems I really like this tale. Because I also like T. Kingfisher's version, What Moves the Dead. They're very different, those two. And I still have not read Edgar Allan Poe's the original, The Fall of the House of Usher. So I need to do that. This one's, it's a gothic tale. It's very much horror. And this one's a lot more haunted house vibes than What Moves the Dead, which is kind of, that one's more like alien, like the unknown thing, where this is more like haunted house. I liked both of them. So anyway, this one has more haunted house pushing incest, creepy ickiness. But it was good in the ways of being icky. I liked the writing style. It took me a bit to figure out what was going on. So the twist was kind of good. It's broken up in, like, Madeline is 18, and then it would go for a while, really short, you know, and it would be like Madeline is 9, and then you'd also have this this diary entry, and it would go back and forth like that, and in time, and it was pretty trippy. Yeah, anyway, I liked it. Let me see, what did I read that for? That was Restoration. I don't actually know what that one was for, but it was the qualified, so the second level restoration class. And with that, I get Q, and I've already read D, so I'm finished with that School of Magic altogether. I only needed O in that one for my alchemist thingamabob, but you know, I'm trying to read all the prompts. I will probably take a break from reading now to do something with my partner when they get home. So that should be any time now. And then after that, I plan on trying to get through this one, Summon the Keeper. Okay, yeah. So anyway, as for reading, yesterday I finished 2 books. I finished one I've been reading for a few days, In the Company of Crows and Ravens. It's like I've been saying over and over again, culture, crows culture, humans culture, how they've changed each other. It was interesting. Yeah. If you've ever watched any crow videos on YouTube, you'll know that they're very cool birds. The other book I've started and finished is Miss Subways by David Duchovny. I thought this book was entertaining, and it's a weird book. I like. It was a lot more conservative leaning than I enjoy. It had a lot to say about what women should be and what men should be, and it spoke of political correctness and how crap it is. And I'm like, okay, that's because you're talking about political correctness and not inclusivity. So yeah, not a fan of the message behind everything that was going on, but the actual story was pretty fun, and the dialogue between the characters was pretty awesome. It was just like all the things that how they spoke about the things that I didn't enjoy. But yeah, it had like an Irish. It's sort of based on an Irish folk tale of Emer and Cuchulainn. But I feel like Duchovny just chopped and screwed and butchered a lot of different folk tales and just kind of crammed them together to say what he wanted to say instead of how they came. Anyway, so it's annoying to like a book, to like a story that the book is telling, but also hate everything about what they're saying. My cat decided to play with his little ball track. Read 40% of And Then I Woke Up. But that's my Thursday and Friday update. I'll continue reading And Then I Woke Up. I don't love the writing style, but I'm really curious as to where the story, where the world in the book goes from where it's at. So that's enough to keep me reading it. Reads. Oh, I went to a new and different library yesterday, and got a few books. Probably not for this month, but I don't know. I might just decide to slip these in. I've got Gideon the Ninth, which on the cover says lesbian necromancers explore a haunted Gothic palace in space. So that sounds pretty interesting. And I got the second book in this series, which I think only has 2, and it's from 2011, so I don't think there's gonna be any more. But it was the first book was The Language of Sand, and this is The Definition of Wind, which I really enjoyed the first one of those. I got number 4 of A Silent Voice. I love this anime movie. And the first volume they had was number 4. And I thought I might read it and see if I wanted to get the rest of them. And the last book I got from that library was Questland by Carrie Vaughn. I haven't read anything else by Carrie Vaughn, but one day I was in a Second and Charles, which is a used book store. I don't know if it's everywhere or not. But I picked up Bannerless and Bannerless sequel, The Wild Dead. So I just, for some reason, get pulled in to Carrie Vaughn's covers, if nothing else. So, yeah. But this one seems pretty cool. As you see, it's got a D20 on here. So it's D&D something another. I think it's like an island, like a fantasy island type deal but it's like an AI, maybe AI, might not be AI, but it's an island retreat it's like a high-tech powered fantasy world experience. Yeah. So it's like Magic Quest, but like real almost. Yeah, well, I've gotten a lot more excited talking to you guys, so maybe I will get back to reading and feel better about life in general. So that's what this vlog is about, really and truly, is just having somebody to talk to about the stuff that's good in my life and all of that. I mean, obviously I'm talking about some of the bad things or the less nice things. Oh, but yeah, I'm wearing my favorite shirt. Or one of my favorite shirts. It's got this little pocket and stripes. That was it. Okay, so as I was putting a couple books back on my bookshelf over here, I noticed this one. I have a book with foil on the cover. This is one I got from Goodwill one day, and I haven't read it yet at all. It's called Kingdom Keepers. It's a Disney Hyperion publish. Let's see, who's it written by? Ridley Pearson. This is book 1. And so it's like these teenagers work at a Disney, at Walt Disney World. And they get trapped in the park. They get trapped in the park overnight. So I'm gonna try this one for the foil on the cover. I'm so excited. This seems like it's gonna be some nonsense fun, and it's gonna be a lot kinder to me than the one that I had picked out, which was The Godchild. I do want to read The Godchild at some point, but I've just gotten a bit too down for something that seems like it's gonna be that depressing. I mean, I think it's also gonna have some uplifting parts. Some like continue on, carry on, and all that. Which is, you know, it's good to have. It's good to read. I've already read a few like that this month, and I'm just ready for some lighthearted adventure nonsense, which I think this is gonna be that. I'm so happy to have seen this. So thank you for being here for me to chat at you about it. All right. So, yeah. Very happy. I'm checking in for the last time this week. It's Sunday after 1. The 24-hour readathon, magical readathon portion is done. I got 4 books finished. and 2 more started. I'm all over the place because I didn't sleep. I read, I made the mistake and also the joy of reading The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher last night, and it was so good, and I was so spooked. Another 5-star from T. Kingfisher. I'm very excited. So yeah, I read that, and I read the second volume of Honey So Sweet, because I like to follow up something that spooks me with a cute manga. Yeah, I really don't have the brain power to really like update you well, so this is kind of a failure on my part. But yeah, I finished Time Was, and I know I've talked about it a little bit already. Looking at my paperwork here, I finished Time Was. I finished Tin Dance. I started and finished that. I enjoyed that one as a manga. I've already returned it to the library. So, yeah. I took the opportunity to run some books to the library during the readathon. I was listening to an audiobook on the way. Some more Maplecroft, which is my reread. I think I got like 20-something% into that one. And let's see, what else did I read? I've checked them all in to the spreadsheet, so now I'm all my little checks and dots are all getting there. I'm finishing up my whole thing here. What else did I read? I read 4. So Time Was, Tin Dance, Honey So Sweet, oh, and The Hollow Places. Okay, that was all 4. And because there's 3 new quests, now that's upping my reading from 53 to 56 books this month. So I've added 3 more books. I've also like rearranged some books. I've thrown some books out of my TBR for this month and added some other ones. A new one for my potion potion quest is Sugar and Spite. I'm 25% into that one. It's pretty good. I guess I'm just gonna give you the titles, and I don't know. Then the new Artificer quest, read a book over 5 days, which is really tough for me because I usually start a book and just like go, you know. I'm a speed reader, kind of. I mean, not a speed reader, but I'm just like chugging my way on through books. So I've set this one up. I read a book over 5 days. I'm reading A Book of Living Secrets. I don't have the author written down. It's like Madeline or something like that. Rowe? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. So I'm going to read 20% a day. I've read 21% today. Or last night. Sometime during this past 24 hours. And then another new quest is the Gnomescape, and it's featuring a game, and I chose Questland by Carrie Vaughn. It's all the way over there on the table. So again, I don't have anything to show you for that one. And then the last one for us reaching 12,000 books read during Magical Readathon, the August autumn equinox semester is OPS. So it's either OOPS or OPS, you know. Orilium Paleontology Society, maybe? I'm not sure what it stands for, but the prompt is the title having O, P, and S in it. And right now I've chosen Roadside Picnic. If I don't get to that, I believe I'll read one of the I Hear the Sunspot manga. So that I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with that, because, you know, that I'm really wanting to give Roadside Picnic a lot of my time and like really focus on it, because I think it's gonna be another 5-star, like a favorite of all time. Yeah, so with this readathon I finished Cat Quest, which I read Honey So Sweet Volume 2. It was a 3-word title, which I'm counting Honey So Sweet as the, you know, as the title. I finished, I don't know if I even updated you that I finished, and then I woke up for the zombie one. And yeah, that might be, I can't remember what I've updated you on, but I had a blast. Definitely should check out G's reading sprints for the, like at the beginning of the 24-hour magical readathon. It was fun. She did a whole, Logan, and AJ did a whole kind of D&D light play acting or whatever, role play. That's it. Play acting. Role play on the, like, during the sprints, like throughout. And that was a lot of fun. So I'm really glad I participated, and I'm still just like full of the joy of reading. So, I mean, what more can you ask for from a readathon? Yeah. Well, I will leave you here this Sunday with a lot of hope that your reading is going well, and I hope you check me out again in the future. Bye!